Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Shiggy. As usual guys, it's been a while. I haven't made a video in 2 weeks, which is kind of strange for me. I've been shooting a lot and I've been really enjoying the creating process, and it's been really awesome. And I built a studio in my balcony, which is quite big, so like all those videos are gonna come soon where I explain all of that. But today's video is actually a very important video. One of those videos I don't know why it doesn't exist in our film photography community, or it's not even talked upon because talked about. Sorry about that. But it's one of those things that you genuinely need. So it's sort of like going to school and learning all of this other shit, but like all this other avenue of things to learn that you actually need to learn for you to have a good life. But pretty much, what an awesome analogy. As you guys can see by the title, today we're gonna be talking about call sheets. This is something very important, especially for people that work with teams or work with more than yourself as a photographer. This is very important in order to have a smooth shoot. So I'm gonna give you guys a rundown on call sheets. This is something I have for every single shoot that I do because I work with a lot of crew, like hair, makeup, styling, and all that type of stuff. And this is so crucial to how the day is gonna go and how the whole entire shoot is gonna go. So pretty much gonna give you guys a rundown on what a call sheet is and what you should put in your call sheet. And at the end, guys, I'm actually gonna share with you guys some templates I've created for you guys with call sheets. It's only like $6 Canadian, $5 American. That'll be a really awesome way to support me and to also get your hands on these call sheets so that it's a lot easier for you to make changes. Everything's already filled out, and if you want a call sheet that is exactly like mine, I think it's a really awesome purchase, and it's really like one of those things that you need. Okay, so today guys, I actually started a Patreon, and if you're a part of the Patreon, you're gonna be getting these files for free. The same files that I'm selling for $5, you're gonna be getting them for free because you're part of the Patreon. And on top of that, you're gonna be getting all the other things that I'm gonna be releasing this week and next week. I'm gonna actually get to talk to you guys about this Patreon thing because I think it's gonna be really beneficial for everybody that is into portraiture and fashion, but we'll talk about that in another video. If you want to create your call sheet, here's what you should think about putting in your call sheet. Putting the date as well as the time. This is very crucial. I usually highlight the time, especially the time, in literally red font because it is so crucial that everybody's on time. When you have a call sheet, everybody's more inclined to be on time. There's something about it that people just have a lot more respect for you when you have a call sheet. They know this is planned, and I don't know, maybe people are just afraid to just be that one person that is not on time when the call sheet is very clear on what time you're supposed to be there and what you're supposed to bring and what you're supposed to do and what your task is. And that's what pretty much a call sheet is in general. And this is something I also add, the title of the photo shoot that we're doing. So your photo shoot could be about cows, and you'll be like shooting cows and stuff. You know. And another thing that I like to add on my call sheets is the goal of the day. Like, what are we supposed to do? What is everybody's expectations for the story? What are we trying to execute? In that section, I usually add like emotions. If I have like a certain emotion I want people to convey, or like the idea or the purpose of the shoot. Let's say I'm shooting for Zara or Off-White or whatever it might be, you want to put it on there to be like, here's our goal. We're shooting for Off-White and we want to get some really awesome portraits, some tight shots. A lot of them are going to be with this flower and you know, you put that goal in there so that the whole team knows and they're all on the same page. And the most important thing is the actual schedule for how the day is going to go. This is a very important. A call sheet's not a call sheet without an actual schedule. So on your schedule, you put from the time people are supposed to arrive and the time people are actually supposed to start doing the makeup. If you have makeup and hair, usually they work together, and they work like one person's doing the face and the other person's doing the hair all in the same time. But that's something you need to communicate with your team, and you have a better understanding of how that's gonna go. Next, to be like, okay, after makeup is done, we're gonna go to the shooting location. If you guys need to go to a different location, you put from 2 o'clock to 2:15 drive time to location, and from 2:15 to 4 o'clock shoot time, and then from 4 o'clock to 4:30 lunchtime, and then from 4:30 to this time just back to shoot, and all that and so forth. You need to just pretty much be as very clear as possible. Remember, this is something that everybody on your team is going to be referencing and going by. And this is the other thing about call sheets. They're not necessarily like a guideline to like, this is how this is gonna have to go or we're screwed. It's not like that. It is just to give everybody a rough idea of what's gonna happen. It's sort of like a mood board. It's not necessarily what you're gonna be doing, but everybody needs to say, okay, what's the hair gonna look like? What is the eyeshadow gonna look like? What is the scene gonna look like? And another very important thing that I like adding, guys, is the weather. I know something very, very small, something so damn small can be very crucial as to how your shoot's gonna go. This is very important because let's say you're working outside, and if you live in Toronto, you goddamn know how Mother Nature is in Toronto. The weather is very unpredictable. When you have a call sheet like that and you put the weather in there, you're able to tell people, okay guys, like from morning till afternoon is going to be sunny, and then from afternoon to nighttime is going to be raining, so that your team is prepared. Remember, your job as a photographer is to get the job done and get the job done perfectly. And this is one of those things that you have to have in order to secure your task and to make sure that you get the best results. So you adding the weather only benefits you and your shoot and how the shoot's gonna be and how everything is gonna go. So you need to really, really realize that the more in depth and the better you create this call sheet and the more clear it is, the better the day is gonna go. That's just how it works. It's just like a mood board, like I said earlier. When your makeup artist knows what type of makeup they want, they won't ask you questions, because questions lead to more time being spent on set. Everybody else asking you questions, the time is not moving and people not being productive. You're not utilizing all the time that you have, which is very, very important, especially if you're working with big brands or you have really tight projects that need to be done efficiently. When you're working with agencies, you're not really in touch with the model, and this call sheet is a way for you to communicate with the model, because the agent is just gonna literally share the call sheet with the model. So let's say you want them to bring a specific gear or to be aware of something very important, like, hey, you're gonna be working with this animal or that animal. Are you allergic? Give me a call. And pretty much that. And you also add time, and you also add a contact, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that you need. But that is another huge reason. That's pretty much that, guys. That's just a rough draft of like how I do my call sheets. They are a bit more in depth, and I'm not gonna give you guys every single little knick and knack. If you create a call sheet with just this information, it will be powerful, but again, the more information you add, the more easier it's going to be. And that's why I created these templates for you guys, so that when you do have a template like this, you have an array of different templates you want to just do, and you could just pick whichever one. If you want a stylish one, if you want non-stylish one, a very simple one, there are actually in the folder. So head over to waybetterco.com. I'm going to put the link down below where you guys can purchase the call sheet templates that I use, and mine are pretty simple. I know some people like putting pictures on there, but like, I'm not a huge fan of putting pictures. This is something, again, that is very, very important. So I feel like when I add pictures, it's gonna kind of take away from the message. It is stylish, it is a little bit really cool, and I really like those templates. But for me personally, and if you like my call sheets, I like it very simple, so that the agency knows and everybody knows. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, give it a thumbs down if you didn't. That's about it. Thank you, guys. I got another video coming for you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye, deuces.